Hey folks, we're starting YouTube memberships. If you want access to emojis, polls, behind-the-scene videos, and other perks, check out and see if you want to become a member. Hey Jim, I notice everybody's really on edge. Something wrong?
Well, can you keep a secret?
Don't I look like a guy who'd be really good at keeping a secret?
Well, this entire review that we're doing today,
Well, yeah?
it's actually a trap.
A trap? Wow. For who?
You know all those people that have gone missing recently?
Yeah, of course.
It's to catch the person who's been kidnapping them. You see, they...
Jim, you know you're not supposed to be talking to anyone suspicious, but... Oh, but you're not suspicious, are you, NC?
Not at all.
Yeah, you're right. He'd never do anything. He's just got an overall good vibe about him.
Well, keep us posted if you see anything crazy, clearly not crazy person.
Hey, you know what'd be funny?
If he was the guy we were looking for.
I mean, that's highly unlikely. There's only 3 of us here.
Mr. McCritic, this isn't fun anymore! I don't want to play escape room with no escape!
Well, Chester, you'll be happy to know things just got a lot more dangerous for me around here.
Hey, Heather, does this Christmas tree look suspicious to you?
Don't let him know that we're on to him.
Okay, maybe not. If you get hungry, there's some cat litter for you in the corner.
Ooh, nothing but the finest in this house.
Shyamalan time. The Shyamalan experience has become a family affair since we last saw him. He now has 2 daughters who have entered the world of entertainment. One became a director, definitely living up to the Shyamalan reputation, and the other became a singer-songwriter. Well, okay, it's easy to see how a director can get attention from another director, but how does a future pop star get attention from a director? By combining her concert and his thriller together. Oh, you think I'm exaggerating, but those are his words.
Could we combine the idea of a concert and an idea of a thriller together?
We wanted to do it in our kind of way that felt more Shyamalan.
Oh God, this is beyond obsession.
But how do you combine these two in such a natural, totally believable way? Well, and I heard about a sting in the 80s called Operation Flagship, where they told a bunch of people wanted criminal warrants they won free tickets to a huge football game. Only to find out later it was an elaborate setup. Shyamalan thought, what if he could do this for just catching one criminal at a concert for a pop star? So okay, yeah, while the sting was pretty cool, it's neat to see how far they went for it. Look at it. This is hardly a megastar concert you could easily lose control of. But whatever, movies, it's a fun concept. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt for entertainment. Well, like many Shyamalan movies, it's entertaining for completely different reasons than it was probably intending. Not only is bare minimum a third of this movie dedicated to making his daughter a star, and again, that's bare minimum. Not only does everybody make the dumbest choices just so the movie can happen, but the criminal being hunted is the most obvious criminal you could literally pick out of, oh, a stadium of people watching a dedication tour to nepotism. It's bad Shyamalan season. I'm ready to hunt some awkwardness. How crazy is it? Even people who love every movie ever made will go insane.
You're cuckoo, Mr. McCritic! They'll find out what you're doing soon enough!
Oh, really? Watch this. Hey, everybody!
Yeah?
I'm perfectly normal.
You certainly are. Thanks for the reminder.
What a normal guy.
How about now?
I'm doomed.
This is Trap. Boo!
Ow! Why'd that hurt me?
The movie opens with...
I might snap, I'm out of restraint.
Okay, I'll give him this. It does capture the hell of being trapped in a car with a teenager.
Maybe I'll be a singer.
Yeah, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, exactly how the inspiration for this movie went down. This is Cooper, played by Josh Hartnett, and Riley, played by Ariel Donoghue, on their way to a Lady Raven concert. They even get a glance at her coming out of the bus. Okay, so at first, the movie's not that bad. I think Ariel Donoghue is the only performance to get out of this unscathed, and even Josh Hartnett at first is totally fine. Okay, he acts closer to someone looking after somebody else's kid than his own.
I'm sorry! That was kind of exciting. Bam! Jody will be so jelly.
Don't say jelly that.
I'm just trying to connect with you before your real parents pick you up. And sure, some of the subtle foreshadowing is never as subtle as M. Night thinks it is.
We won't even be real, honey. We're not gonna break any laws, Riley. Don't let people fool you.
And remember, never be related to someone who's a serial killer. Honestly, even when Lady Raven performs, played by Saleka Shyamalan, her singing's totally fine, and honestly, she's not even that bad a writer. Why do I just get an image of M. Night shouting, "Louder! That's my daughter up there, you better cheer louder!" Cooper goes to the bathroom where he gives a look I usually give while taking a piss. We all do, right? But it appears he's holding a man hostage in a secret location. Oh, don't forget the creepy old white lady that shows up in every Shyamalan movie. See, I always discover new cliches with him.
Listen, I just really do hope that they can be friends still. And I talked to Jody, and she's gonna work real hard to include Riley in things.
Enjoy these scenes about Riley and her friends. They won't impact the story in any way. I know these centered shots are supposed to make you uncomfortable, but they make you uncomfortable because you think the director doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, just tell her that Jody and Sarah C are sitting right there in section 107, and they'd love to see her.
Well, that was a wonderful recreation of your audition footage. Now, how about the real performance? Cooper starts to notice, though, there's higher security than usual. And when I say notice, I mean slowly looks around so Saleka can sing most of her song.
Hiding from the damage done. Is it brave?
I'm really not exaggerating when I say, while they don't play the entirety of each song, they play about 2/3 of each song.
Please, darling, don't go. Let's stay up and hide from myself, from myself. Not to cry,
There are so many scenes of people just looking around, hoping we'll subconsciously think to ourselves, I want to buy the soundtrack. Shyamalans can sing!
You guys are a good family, good values and stuff. Trust me, you don't see that.
Cooper becomes friends with a merchant named Jamie, played by Jonathan Langdon, who confesses the whole concert is just a trap to catch a serial killer named the Butcher.
Hey, what's with all the police trucks outside and the cameras everywhere, Jamie? Something happening?
And we finally get Hartnett's complete flip as an actor, where he goes from believable enough to Mark Wahlberg from The Happening being the world's most obvious psycho.
This whole concert? It's a trap.
Wow. Here? Thank you. I'm gonna get back to Riley. Enjoy the rest of the concert.
I've heard so many people say, yeah, the movie's not good, but Hartnett was great. And I legit have no idea what they're talking about.
We cool?
Yeah.
Make no mistake, he's giving it his all, like he's not sleepwalking through it or anything. But it's textbook being Shyamalanized. He says everything like a Mad TV sketch.
They just need to coexist, not see each other as threats. Sound like a plan?
Somebody needs to tell his puppeteer to calm down.
Don't tell anyone I'm getting deep crap.
For sure, Jamie.
I know literally lives are on the line, but you just seem so trustworthy. Are your teeth cracking?
I just heard about this funnel cake stand. I think it's down here. Actually, you know what? I think it was further back where we were.
Look, I don't know if you guys have heard about this article in the New York Times about honeybees vanishing.
So anyway, the world's most amazing liar tries to find a way out, so he pushes a lady as a distraction. I love this one guy who's like, excuse you? The way is still blocked, but he finds another possible exit with a floor opening up that, thankfully, nobody was walking over. Well, this lady had to go to the bathroom while that was happening.
Look at the stage where that guy came out. I wonder what's down there.
Wonder why they haven't covered it up yet. Again, there's just a giant hole in a walkway. More people are gonna die at this concert than in the Butcher's basement.
We should climb down and see where it leads. It looks really cool.
You're acting strange.
I mean, that much stranger than before. He goes back to Jamie, who promised him a free t-shirt.
I was about to go down to the storage closet to get more merch.
I can walk with you.
I'm not a robot.
What do you do, Cooper?
Fire department.
But ironically, I'm really sucking at finding exits today.
You're not squeamish, are you?
He finds out, though, Jamie is obsessed with the Butcher.
Remember when they found that woman on the bridge? That's Pieces, dog. She's deli prepped.
Okay, that line's legit funny.
They gave us a code to say in each section of the arena in case we got stopped by police.
What's your code?
Hamilton.
They also gave me a code if I was dumb enough to tell anybody the code. It was to tell a cop somebody was asking about the code. Good thing I'm not dumb enough to tell anybody the code.
Can you hold this?
Even Cooper has a look like, seriously, bro, you can't be this dumb.
Don't forget this.
He pities his stupidity, I guess, and doesn't hurt him, but he does steal his badge, allowing him to interact with the SWAT team in the back.
This is a photo of one of his victims.
Whoa, he's deli prepped!
Where do you guys keep the sugar? Barrett was supposed to refill that. You guys want donuts? Yeah. I'll leave them out.
You know, if I was only going by Shyamalan movies, I would assume every person in Philadelphia was doofy. No, that's not fair. They pay attention. Like, look, two parents arguing over kids at a pop concert. That's something you never see. Look into that.
Get him out of here, quickly.
In one of the stranger casting choices, Hayley Mills plays the doctor put in charge of setting this all up. Now, don't get me wrong, it's cool to see her acting again, but A, almost all her lines are off-screen like she was ADR'd at the last minute.
Get him out of here, quickly.
We'll get your kids back to you soon.
If anyone tries to get backstage, let me know.
But in the future, they have powers.
And B, I know this is a weird criticism, but her voice is way too angelic. Every time she talks, I feel less like she's looking for a killer and more like she's whisking me away to a fairy tale.
He's realized he can't get out. He's going to try to cause a panic. He's going to use the chaos of 20,000 people to get by us.
Her voice is so delightful, I might even listen to her talk about serial killers before I go to sleep. This is some real ASMR shit here.
He's here, and he's trying to figure out a way out.
I know, I've constructed my own diabolical traps before. They're apparently narrowing down who the butcher could be.
Visual markers. A red-headed male, 2 African-American males, a male with white hair, a white male with a tattoo of animal on his right arm.
Oh good, so basically anybody! Once again, he tries to create a distraction. Quickly, a Canadian PSA broke out over there! He makes his way to the roof, cause there's plenty of places to escape up there. But it turns out that area is guarded too.
I just needed some air. There was an accident in the kitchen. A friend got burned. It was very upsetting.
Yeah, we caught the butcher. This guy's lying is terrible. Wait, what am I talking about? He's so good at tricking people, he fools even them.
By the way, who was the older woman who gave the presentation? She looked like she was running the show.
Not bad. If you could say it while evilly stroking a cat, you look even more innocent. So if you're like me, you're starting to ask, who am I supposed to be concerned for? I don't know much about Cooper or the people he hurts. I know the daughter's not in any danger. We don't know the cops or the singer that well, so why is this suspenseful? Maybe if the twist was Cooper kidnapped the girl and says if she calls for help, he'll kill her. That would be suspenseful. I'd fear for her, and I'd want to know more about what drives Cooper to do something like that. Like, did he lose a daughter in the past or something? I don't know, it pulled me in a little bit. But these are just scenarios I'm told I'm supposed to care about, but they give me no reason to care. Mostly because everyone's a complete dumbass. Case in point, Cooper talks to just some random guy who happens to be the singer's uncle.
Hey! Hey! I assume you work for her!
Oh, what, you just assume all Indian people know each other? Oh, wait, we do. And we're related. And Cooper makes up a story that Riley is sick and she should be the kid that's brought up on stage with Lady Raven, which he does at every concert. Because God knows no fan has ever tried that trick before.
Hey Riley, we were wondering if you would like to be Lady Raven's dreamer girl at today's show.
Isn't it nice when you barely have to raise your voice at a concert?
You're with us.
We should talk with him.
It's all good, he's with us.
Let me just check your wrist to make sure you're not the guy we're looking for. And I just take time away from the director's daughter singing. I think Fantasia played less of the original music than this movie did. How you doing there, brilliant doctor? I can spot a killer from 30 feet away. Unfortunately, this particular case was 31 feet away. Yeah, I can't bring shaving cream on a plane, but a serial killer is allowed to go backstage at a concert.
Dad, look.
Whoa, is that mid-sized sedan?
There's no sign of him at all.
He's playing his hand very well.
And if anyone can find footage of my lips actually saying these lines on set, please let me know.
One of you is going to be talking to the butcher in the next 20 minutes. You may count on it.
I've captured the baker and the candlestick maker. He will complete my collection! They get to interact with Lady Raven, and I see no harm in the star of the show talking alone with a stranger at a concert. You know for sure a killer is at!
I think you're looking for me. I mean all of you.
So okay, this is the only moment where there's actual real tension. Hartnett is legit good here, and you don't see it coming. Everything has always been he tries lying and it doesn't work. So to see him come clean in such a creepy way does change things up.
That is going to release carbon monoxide if I am caught. That's just an absolute fact.
And on top of that, we do finally have a person we're watching that we're concerned about. Okay, I don't know much about her, but after sitting through 90% of her concert, I feel like there's at least a slight connection.
Save him. Catch me. By the way, it was a great show.
That's also one of the few intentionally funny lines. He tells her if she doesn't take them in her limo, he'll kill the hostage he has trapped in his basement. She begrudgingly agrees and they drive off. However, Lady Raven has an idea.
Hey, Riley. Can I visit your home?
Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
You're not fooling me. I saw you have Verizon on that phone. There's no way it's working for you. Rather than Cooper saying, nope. No reason, Riley, just because I say so. He agrees to let her come over and meet the fam, including his wife Rachel, played by Alison Pill.
Pleasure to meet you.
And this is Logan.
Hi, Logan.
I saw you on TV.
You did?
Keep a close eye on Logan because I have no idea why he was created for this movie. He does nothing. You could have saved a few bucks on casting.
Lady Raven?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your standing in the middle of the room. It's okay, my father has a fetish for symmetrical shots.
I'll kill you, Spencer, if you say anything in front of them.
Cooper says if she tries anything, the hostage is dead in this really weird stance. Oh, you're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And they have a friendly little chat.
Do you know who the butcher is, Rachel?
You mean crazy person who does that to people?
I could watch Hartnett silently overact for hours.
I made the pie to celebrate Riley. She got a wonderful report card.
Hey, that'll go great with the scenery I'm chewing.
Wow, they're so smart. They've sure learned a lot about him.
Okay, honey, you're the butcher. I'm calling the police.
He was a man who had a scarring relationship with his mother.
What a stressful day you must have had. You must be tired.
Oh, God, that's true.
Literally, Tom Hanks all the way on a desert island is shouting, "That's the butcher!"
I could play a quick song.
Oh my god, they have a piano! What was with that shot?
I could play a quick song.
I think the piano's the butcher.
One last song before I go.
Tell me if you've heard this one. Your husband's the butcher, please God, call the cops.
Oh no, where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go?
Okay, this is impressive. Even when the film's not at a concert, it still somehow manages to be a concert.
Shall we take a selfie? Use your dad's phone.
Raven manages to steal his phone though and says she has to go to the bathroom.
Hello?
Oh my god, is that Lady Raven? I am such a huge fan, dude. If you're the one torturing me, I am totally okay with that. Cooper's unable to open the door. Gee, if only he was in a profession that specialized in stuff like that. And she naturally calls the cops streams live. Okay, can't say that isn't very Gen Z.
There's a young man named Spencer in a basement. He needs us to find him.
And for those who save him in the next 5 minutes, you'll get a Lady Raven tote bag. If he's dead when you find him, you'll get free emojis. The fans do manage to save him, and as you may have noticed, while her singing's totally fine, she's not exactly the best actress.
Rachel, listen to me. Your husband is the butcher.
I mean, granted, her father does get good actors to go.
What? No.
So take it with a grain of salt. Forgot I had a key.
How did you do that?
She has her driver call the police, and Cooper is finally sent away. And that was Trap. All around pretty goofy, but still very... Oh, we're still going. All right, I guess if you suddenly want to make your daughter the main character, I mean, we can't act like she sort of wasn't already.
It is important that my hand stays on your shoulder at all times.
What?
I'm sensing very little resistance in your shoulder. I'm sensing something in your shoulder. I would not consider that.
Well, this is the first time I've been taken prisoner by the Vulcan neck pinch. What are we doing?
Put these on, please. I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sure some more of that Lady Raven acting will normal things out.
Cooper, you listen to me now. Enough of this foolishness.
Okay, honey.
Yes, Dad?
You may want to try just one more. It's perfect. She tries to act like his overprotective mother to throw him off, but it's not needed, because a missing scene shows the family is there now.
I locked them in Riley's room. There's a window in a nearby tree. Never looked at this place through that lens.
How did this guy not get caught earlier? He finally decides to face the music as he lets Raven go and the police come to take him in. His OCD even forces him to straighten out the place before he's taken away. And that was Trap. Again, like I said, a little goofy, but I think you could say
A tunnel. It appears to lead to the neighbor's yard.
we're really still going? I feel like those were two perfectly good spots to wrap up. Wait a minute, he cleaned up the mess, straightened out the house, crawled through the tunnel, knocked out a SWAT member, knocked out the driver, stole the limo with Raven in it in just a few seconds, and nobody noticed? Why didn't you just drive off with her before? You had her in a car already. Okay, whatever. So he takes her to a low-key place where there's no people. The middle of downtown, where Raven escapes, and the people surround the car, making it impossible for him to escape. The police show up saying they know he's armed and demand him to step out.
Get out of the vehicle. I will not ask again.
Yikes. Okay, a violent end, but at least an end. And that was finally Trap. Like I said, overall pretty silly, but
It's only a SWAT helmet and gear propped up.
you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way this is still going. Well, how do you even get out of the car? I'm not kidding. I've watched this scene several times, and there is no moment where there are not people surrounding that limo. Tons of people would have seen him get out. They even got a shot of him in the crowd like, oh, aren't we clever? He was right there right in front of you, but what? He literally set up his SWAT uniform to fool everybody and sneak out without anyone noticing? Okay, he's a wizard. I don't know. Let's just get to the sum up here.
They say you lecture on this. What would I hear at one of your lectures?
In this cutaway scene where you still won't see my lips move.
This individual is not a projection of our fears. He doesn't set off warning signals in our nervous system.
Then your system has nerve damage because this is the yearbook picture for most likely to become Norman Bates.
I don't want to be around people.
The kids are sent away, with Rachel choosing to stay at home, wondering if her dangerous husband will ever attempt to find her again. Okay, are we good? Are we good this time? Okay. So no, I refuse to believe this is still going. Even Return of the King would be like, can I get the Cliff Note version of this? Oh my God, okay, just relax, keep your shirt on. No, not you, but wait, what's going on?
You lied so convincingly. It gave me chills. Where did he learn to do that?
This dude lies so bad, people would vote for him for president. Where's the mastermind they're claiming is in this film?
And then I found a payphone and called the police to say that it might be the butcher.
She reveals she was the one who tipped off the FBI about going to the concert. And no other information. Kinda feel like that's not enough to justify all this, but whatever. And he's of course gonna kill her. Aw, they didn't even get to finish Riley's pie.
Let's finish Riley's pie.
Can you stop making my jokes into the movie? No, let me guess. They eat the pie? Of course they do! Was Shyamalan the one person who saw Thinner and said, that's what my climax is missing? Everybody finds pie scary. This scene is terrible. I don't care about this woman because I just met her. It's too late to reveal anything interesting about Cooper. It goes on forever. It's not even visually interesting. At least shoot it in your stupid centered style so it can look like an awkward Zoom call.
You found my bag.
Of course, our master deceiver can't figure out she put something in the pie. Well, if only I saw any genre of entertainment, I'd be aware of this trick. And I guess the cops were there the whole time? Maybe? We didn't see her call anyone during this scene, but they also took a really long time busting in to save her. What was their plan? But look, we find out he didn't like his mother. That's a new spin on the serial killer story.
Please give me a second.
Well, we are the worst law enforcement in cinematic history, so sure. They load him up in the truck, the door is shut, lock and key, the family is safe, and they drive off. So that was— God damn it! Christ Resort in Heaven, stop! This isn't a movie, this is a snuff film in reverse! It won't die! Why does he even need that thing? He Gandalfed himself out of the last card. Just tell him he's a wizard, Harry, and get us out of here. Stop! Stop! You gotta stop there. That's really where he chose to wrap things up? Screw it, before it changes his mind. So that was Trap. It sucks. But you guessed it, it's an entertaining kind of suck. For the most part. Nothing makes any sense, nobody talks right, the acting is ludicrous. There's a seed of an idea in there, but it gets lost in all these laughable choices. It's an enjoyable wreck. Until its 20 endings. And this is where it gets rough because it well overstays its welcome. It's not interesting, it's not even so bad it's good, it's just boring. If you want a better experience combining a concert and horror/thriller elements, I'd say check out Smile 2. That's also about a pop star with a lot of impressive musical numbers, but it's also psychologically interesting, has phenomenal acting, and is damn scary. This is mostly fun for how bad it is, but if you don't want an hour 30 movie to feel like 2 hours 30, maybe stop watching the first time it starts wrapping up and indicating you should stop watching. Speaking of which, wow, Chester, did all those endings break you?
Oh my god!
I knew you couldn't survive.
That was the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life!
God damn it!
Why do they say leave them wanting more when more is so much more?
Yeah, right, I'm not getting anywhere with you. I might as well come clean about what's going on.
Look, it's the most trusted guy in the building!
Hip hip! Hello! Yeah, look, there's something I should probably confess.
Hey, everybody! I heard there was a review today!
There she is!
The one we've been looking for! Whoa, you're the one who's been kidnapping all those people!
Confess! No. You see, I was the psychopath who was...
All right, you got me. I've been interrogating homeless people that we hang out with to see if any of them took my beloved Chester.
Ha! She admits it! Wait, you've been looking for a different criminal this whole time? Grace, how do we keep coming up with better twists in the Shyamalan movies we review?
I just wanted to know what happened to my beloved Bummy Wummy. He's been missing for days.
Well, I can sort this out. You see...
We have ways of dealing with scum like you.
Ooh, does it involve ketchup? Look over there while I run away!
Huh?
Get her!
Hey, maybe I'll stay quiet for now.
Critic, are you the devil?
Probably.
Okay, just checking.
Let's finish Riley's pie.
We're continuing cameos for charity, and all this month, we're donating to the Naperville Humane Society. Why this one in particular? Because it's where my brother Rob got his pet dog, Ellie, and she's pretty adorable. This is a non-profit, limited admission animal shelter for dog and cat adoption, foster care, and owner surrenders. Their mission is to promote the humane treatment of compassionate animals and create lasting human-animal bonds. They seek to deliver services to their community that reflect their integrity, respect, compassion, and joy for all people and animals. So if you want a cameo for me saying hi or happy birthday or whatever, click the link below and be giving to a wonderful organization. If you're like, to hell with that noise, I don't want a cameo from you, well, consider looking at this great organization anyway. Like I said, it does a lot of good, and there's some really great animals you can help out. Check them out and see all the adorableness you've been missing out on.